The Scholastic Ball Report is sponsored by
Mingy Beef Jerky,
Clark's Pump and Shop, Whitaker Bank, Roberts Insurance, Crown Trophy, Sutherland Chevrolet, Rafferty's, Double Dogs, and by Prep Spin.
Hello, I'm Gary Ball, your host of the Scholastic Ball Report. I'm excited to welcome you to the show. We got a great lineup for you this week. As always, we'll have a feature from WKYT. The Roberts Insurance Team of the Week, Sayre High School football team. The Crown Trophy Scholar Athlete to Athlete of the Week segment is interviewer Claire Roberts with golfer from Lexington Christian Academy. From Nicholasville, we have the Sutherland Chevrolet Driver of the Week with some great sports highlights. The Clark's Pump and Shop legend is high school administrator Kathy Johnston. But we know what you want. You want the best highlights in the state of Kentucky. We got it with Brian Bylam, Lee K. Howard, Lindsey Gall.
And we begin with what definitely could be a state championship preview. We say that a lot with games concerning the Douglas Broncos. The Broncs play one of the toughest schedules in the land, and tonight Mail coming from Louisville. Last year Douglas beat the Dogs by a single digit in the playoffs. Let's go to the farm for this back and forth aerial attack. Douglas turned it over. Mail scores. Jordan Williams, remember that play, spots Antonio Harris, 18 yards in the dance at 7-0. Jackson Strotman does the same thing. Looking for Avion Chenault. Sliding grab. 21 yards out. We're tied at 7. Bulldogs from Preston Highway. They go for it all. Williams to Harris again. He will shed one tackler. And now it's a foot race, and he's going to tiptoe into the end zone. 73 yards, and he is a dancing machine. Why not? I would be. Hey, Douglas couldn't figure him out. Somebody's got to stop him. Remember I said watch that first play? Here it is again. Same play. 3 touchdowns, 3 different dances, 179 yards receiving. It's 21-7. Nate McPeak says give it to Pharaoh Watts. Rushing score is good. But 31-28, Mail gets the victory.
No matter who you cheer for or what the sport,
Clark's Pump and Shop is there to support the young people who play.
whether it's a snack on the way to the game or restocking on the way home, Clark's is the winning stop. And when you're choosing from drinks, chips, or a one-of-a-kind crispy, crunchy chicken, you'll be a winner no matter what the scoreboard says.
Clark's Pump and Shop. Return, refresh, refuel.
I'm Richard Karn, and I love my hose. It ain't those old hoses. This is my hose. The new Pocket Hose Copper Bullet, now infused with real copper, so your water is always clean and lead-free. Just turn on the water and watch your hose grow and grow. And when you turn off the water, away it goes. Our new inner tube uses 3 layers of high-strength latex on the inside. Then it's wrapped in a new polymer filament jacket, 3 times stronger than the other hoses. And I love the oversized, easy-to-grip fittings. Get the super light 25-foot Pocket Hose Copper Bullet today for only $29.99. But wait, call now and get our Turbo Shot adjustable nozzle, absolutely free. This is an exclusive advanced release of our 2024 edition Pocket Hose. Order now.
Call 1-800-449-0346 or visit copperbullethose.com. So call 1-800-449-0346 now.
A Kentucky marching band is giving back to people impacted by severe weather. The Estill County Marching Band was set to host the Tournament of Champions band competition Friday. As the weather got worse, bands started pulling out of the competition. The band director said a lot of food meant for the event was going to go to waste. The band decided to give it out to people in the community instead.
A pastor friend of mine actually said that we took this event and turned music into ministry, and I thought that was an awesome quote to just talk about being able to give back and serve our community.
Band parents from other counties who plan to attend the competition donated to make up for the money lost by the canceled competition. Any further donations to the Estill County Band program can be sent to their boosters. That information is on the WKYT News app.
Hello, welcome back to the Scholastic Ball Report. As we honor the Roberts Insurance Team of the Week, the Sayre High School football Spartans. With us is football coach Chad Pennington and his quarterback Luke Pennington. Welcome into the show, Coach.
Thank you for having us, Gary.
Well, your season so far this year has been outstanding. You're undefeated. What kind of season did you expect coming in, Coach?
You know what, Gary? We had no idea. We knew that we had a lot of teaching and coaching to do. We, especially up front in the trenches, both offensive and defensive lines. We lost 4 of our 5 starters off the offensive line last year, as well as the defensive line. So we knew that that was a big point of emphasis for us. Everyone knows about our skill and how explosive we are from a skill level standpoint. But we also know as you go deep into the playoffs, you got to be able to run the football. You got to be able to play physical football. And so we really tried to focus on that. I thought our game against Bracken County showed us that we could play physical football against a physical AA team. And that's kind of been our challenge, to make sure that we continue to hone our skills, that we're constantly developing, that we don't become complacent because we know what's coming down the road.
And Coach Pennington, introduce your player that's with you today.
Sure. This is my son, Luke, my middle son. He's a senior quarterback, free safety. I've enjoyed watching Luke develop. This is his 3rd year starting. Took over after his brother Cole left and went to Marshall, and just have been really amazed with how he handles information, processes information. We throw a lot at him. I put a lot on his shoulders to make sure that our offense is run correctly, both in the passing game and in the running game. And been really pleased with his development. Excited that he's committed to the University of Dayton as well. I feel like they've got a great program up there with Coach Andrews. What a great school, strong academically. And so, you know, in this world of high school recruiting with the transfer portal, it's made it really tough on high school kids. And so excited that he's been able to find a place to land. So this is my son, Luke.
Luke got the keys of the Sayre offense. Is it a Porsche, or what kind of offense is it?
I'd say, no, it's definitely fun having the keys of the offense. Coach gives me a lot of opportunities and responsibilities to make my own checks, to do those sort of things. But I definitely enjoy being that leader of the offense, getting my guys together, getting everyone on the same page.
Seems like it might be a Ferrari. As a quarterback, do you have any idea that you'd be one of the top quarterbacks in the Class A? Maybe the state.
No, sir. I'd say just every week I'm focused on that game, and during the game I'm focused on each play and the way that I can deliver the best ball to my receivers. Congratulate my linemen on every single play because they do a phenomenal job as well. So just taking it play by play, game by game, and then letting everything else handle itself.
You handle it real well. I'll tell you that. You got a lot of good receivers, and I know that has to help you being the quarterback there at Sayre. Name some of those guys.
Yes, sir. First one I would say is Brock Kaufman. He's a heck of a receiver, has 14 Division I offers. So he's also a great receiver, but also a great leader. And I think that's one thing that people don't see about him. And then the third thing is his work ethic. It's pretty crazy. He's always in the lab and getting his work done. Another receiver is Chase Parker, our ex-receiver, very tall, lanky guy, can go up and make the play. And then thirdly, Camonte Braxton runs a 4.5 40-yard dash, very fast. He just is in love with the game, loves learning. So those are 3 receivers that I'd say they're all seniors. Those are our senior receivers and guys that end up making the plays.
You appear to be very cool in the pocket. Is that something you had to work on, or is that a natural thing for you?
I think it came a little bit with watching my brother Cole play. I played defense. I was playing cornerback whenever he was running the offense, and I think just watching from the sidelines, also playing receiver while he was playing quarterback, I could see that he was very controlled, very poised in the pocket, and that's one thing that I saw that I wanted to take into my game. And then I would definitely work on it in the summer with some pocket drills, pocket presence drills, all those type of things. But yes, sir, I definitely credit that to my brother, watching him play for those years that I watched him, and then just those drills that coach puts me through and how to handle being in the pocket and being a quarterback.
Thank you, Coach Pennington and Luke, for being on the show today.
Yes, sir.
You got it, Gary. Thanks so much.
That's Coach Chad Pennington and Luke Pennington. That's it for the Roberts Insurance Team of the Week. We'll be right back with more on the Scholastic Ball Report.
Founded by Kentuckians for Kentuckians, Whitaker Bank is a uniquely Kentucky bank committed to the communities it serves. At Whitaker Bank, you'll find personalized service, a dedication to excellence, and a genuine desire to help you achieve your financial goals. Visit us at any of our conveniently located branches or go to whitakerbank.com to learn how Whitaker Bank can serve you. Whitaker Bank, uniquely Kentucky.
It's the annual enrollment period for Medicare Advantage plans, and you have a choice, which is why Anthem Blue Cross and Blue Shield is here to help you find a plan that puts you in control of your health and budget. Give us a call at 800-608-1493 for a no-obligation plan review. Ask about our $0 monthly premium plans that include dental, vision, and hearing, along with transportation, a fitness program, and $0 copays for prescriptions. We also have plans that include a benefits prepaid card with a monthly allowance to help you pay for things like groceries, over-the-counter items, and utilities like cell phone. Call Anthem Blue Cross and Blue Shield at 800-608-1493, and we'll take the time to answer your questions and help you find the right plan. We're here to help. Never go it alone. That's our anthem.
Hello, I'm Claire Roberts, volleyball and basketball player at Lexington Christian Academy. Welcome back to the Scholastic Ball Report Athlete to Athlete segment. Today we honor the Crown Trophy Scholar Athlete, and he is Win Flint, a golf team member from Lexington Christian Academy. Welcome to the show, Win.
Thanks for having me, Claire.
So, Win, how did you get into golfing at LCA?
I played football for like 2 months and then got hit really hard and decided I didn't want to play football. And I played golf in Florida on 4th of July. I was like, I had fun golfing and I was good at it, so decided to pick it up.
Yeah, I mean, as long as you love it, that's all that matters, isn't it?
Sure is.
So how long have you been playing golf? This has been your first year?
Yeah, I started playing 4th of July last year.
Okay. So, can you tell us a little bit about how the LCA team's going to be? I know LCA typically has a good men's golf schedule, so let's hear about it this year.
This year we were a little bit worse than usual, which like usual is a state tournament win. But everyone's just really young. I'm the only senior. And the sophomore class, once they're seniors, will be the best team in the state. And this year we have a low chance of winning, but we're still a top 5 team in the state.
Would you ever consider coming back to help coach the LCA Eagles?
Possibly. After college. I don't know. Definitely not during college, but maybe one day.
Yeah, maybe see those sophomores get a state championship.
Oh, I would love to see it.
So what are your goals and aspirations with golf?
I want to play in college. I started too late to play D1, but I think that I could go to a school like Center or Transy.
Center and Transy, those are great golf schools. I've heard very high things about them. So what are your best scores at tournaments, and how many games have you won? I guess not games, would be matches.
Well, we haven't played any matches like against other schools because we're in tournaments. but I have like my low rounds are like 74, and then I have a couple 75s this year.
Impressive. Well, we know that you're great on the golf course, but not only are you a great athlete, but we also know that you're great in the academic side of that. So we know LCA is a great academic program. What would you say is your favorite class that you've taken there?
Ever was my sophomore biology class. It was the best class ever. Miss Jarvis is the best teacher.
Yeah, she was great. I love that class as well. Do you face any challenges keeping up with your grades and also being a student athlete?
I think that, like, because I've tried really hard. Like, freshman year, I didn't try, and it showed. And then sophomore year, I started to really try through junior year. And now I feel like I've built up, like, enough of a base to where, like, I've studied hard enough that I kind of can almost coast through this year. Like, I won't say that, but I can definitely work a lot less hard because of the base that I've built up through good habits throughout the years.
Yeah, well, do you have any idea what you want to study in college?
I want to be a business major. I don't know what, like, specific individual major, but something to do with business for sure.
Yeah, that'll get you a lot of places. Well, also going back to the golf, have you ever hit a hole-in-one?
On the short course I have where, like, the holes are really short, but never in a real hole, unfortunately. Maybe one day.
That's awesome. Yeah, one day, and if you ever do, you're going to have to let us know. We'd love to get it on the show.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah. Well, thank you, Wins, for being on Scholastic Ball Report.
Oh, thank you so much for having me. It was a great time.
Well, that's Win Flint, the Crown Trophy Scholar Athlete of the Week. We'll be right back with more on the Scholastic Ball Report.
Let's take a look at our Sutherland Chevrolet Drive of the Week. Bourbon County at Sayre, and Sayre is awfully good at home. And one of the best players in Central Kentucky is Brock Kaufman. He gets the pass from Luke Pennington. Well, he's going to go left, right, across the middle. He's just going to do whatever he can to get to the end zone. One of several touchdowns for Brock Kaufman as Sayre goes on to take out Bourbon County 56-6. Brock Kaufman, you are the Sutherland Chevrolet Drive of the Week.
Hi, this is Gary Ball for Crown Trophy of Lexington. Crown Trophy offers youth sports awards, corporate awards. They offer signs and a full line of promotional products. They're located at 2680 Wilhite Drive on the corner of Nicholasville, New Circle Road, just behind Starbucks. Stop by and pick up your copy of our 85-page catalog. Crown Trophy is nationally known, but locally owned with 150 stores nationwide. Crown Trophy, the official provider of plaques for the Scholastic Ball Report and Prep Spin.
Do you listen to the TV on high volume or have trouble hearing conversations? Then you would benefit from hearing aids. Don't waste thousands on expensive hearing aids when you can get Nano's revolutionary technology for just $297. Don't be fooled by higher-priced hearing aids. The CIC Recharge is a true hearing aid, not an amplifier. With rechargeable technology many customers say is superior to more expensive models. Call now and get not one, but two Nano hearing aids for just $297. Plus, we'll add a portable charging case and ship your order absolutely free. The CIC Recharge has a tiny in-the-ear canal design that is nearly invisible. Why keep missing out on important conversations or waste thousands of dollars? Call and get two CIC Recharge hearing aids for only $297 and free shipping.
Call 1-800-229-7064. That's 1-800-229-7064.
Welcome back into the Scholastic Ball Report, Clark's Pump and Shop Legend segment. Today we have Kathy Johnston, high school administrator legend, to talk about her career path in high school sports and the important role of the high school athletic administrator. Welcome into the show, Kathy.
Hey, thanks. It's a great, I appreciate you having me on. This will be a lot of fun.
Kathy, you have worn many, many hats with many, many job titles. And the following are just a few that I know about, and I'm sure you can add to this list. You've been a teacher, a coach, a high school sports administrator and sports administrator, KHSAA board member, Title IX specialist, member of the Kentucky Basketball Coaches Association Hall of Fame Committee, a state and national track and field official, and a UK instructor. Is there more?
Well, I would say a mom and a nana to one grandchild. So I would add those among those hats. So that would be good.
She
But
has a
you've
very,
kind of
very busy.
encompassed it pretty well. You've encompassed it
Yeah.
pretty well.
So talk about your career and how you got started in sports administration.
Well, I will tell you, it was at a time back in the early '80s. I mean, there weren't, women's high school basketball had just come back. It hadn't been around for very long, and there were few sport offerings in the high school at that time for females, and I was, I guess, at the right place at the right time. And I had the principal I had at that time, Bill Case, and longtime friend of mine, Russ Day, who was the boys basketball coach, and Wilson Sears was there as an assistant principal, and they came up to me out on the front porch one day and said, "Hey, we want you to be the athletic director." And I said, "Well, what exactly is that?" And so they told me. And at that time, there were predominantly boys sports, only a very few girls sports, track and field, cross country, and golf, and so forth. And they handed me some folders, and it kind of started with that. And we kind of learned as we went, and I just decided that, well, if I was going to get to learn about it, then I just tried to get involved from the beginning. And so the very few of us that were females at that time, we just kind of bonded together, Karen Vanover and myself, and kind of went from there.
So give us your perspective on high school sports in the state of Kentucky from your experiences.
Well, obviously it has just grown exponentially, and the volume amount of opportunities, which is just critical for kids in school to be a part of, is just an awesome feature. I mean, it really targets every opportunity that we provide, or that is provided to them, targets every group within a high school setting, every diverse interest. And I think that's the best part. I mean, kids have been given an opportunity to participate with a group of other people of like interest, and that it's not, and those like interests are not always just basketball and football and the things that we know that are most popular. So I think that the diversity of the interest, the opportunity for those kids through the esports and all those that people are like, exactly what is that? It just has been a great thing.
So what advice would you give someone wanting to get into sports administration?
Well, I've kind of said this even to the students that I have when I teach this. I teach a coaching ed philosophy class at UK, and I say to them, you've got to get out and put yourself in that position. And a lot of times in the beginning, you're not going to get compensated financially for that. You've got to put yourself in that environment to be a volunteer. No one ever necessarily looks to go into coaching or sport administration. Sometimes it just comes your way. But if you're interested in that, there's an avenue for that. And you have to put yourself in that position to say, this is what I want to do. And sometimes that just comes from volunteering or being active and involving yourself in that, whether it be a business setting or a school setting or a recreational setting, whatever it may be. Or maybe it's just you as a parent that wants to get involved and be that little league president or be that little league manager of a team or whatever it may be. Athletic administration covers a wide scope of things. It's just not necessarily about high school or middle school athletics. There's lots of other avenues where you can be an athletic administrator outside of the public sector or private sector.
Thank you, Kathy, for being on the Scholastic Ball Report today, and good luck continuing with your sports activity-filled life.
Thank you so much. Good to talk to you, Bridget.
That's Kathy Johnston, the Clark's Pumpkin Shop high school sports legend. We'll be right back with more on the Scholastic Ball Report.
Sayre has been rather strong at the complex off Canebrake Road, and this year the Spartans are not only perfect inside their own castle, they have yet to be scored upon at the athletic complex. Could Bourbon County change that? Up 7-0, quarterback Luke Pennington talking it over with Pop and said, let's look left, look right. Just find Brock Kaufman. The kid can go. He'll make the grab, cuts back, he goes the distance, 14-0 after the first in the second, Pennington. And guess what, Kaufman? Dude, you got to find number 2. It's 21-0. Pennington one more time after the fireworks. He's going to let everybody else play. Camonte Braxton reaches around to make the grab. Sayre does give up 6, but they remain unbeaten. 56-6, the final score.
A warm DQ biscuit? A sizzling Purnell sausage patty? Oh, this sausage biscuit sandwich is the ultimate breakfast. A warm DQ biscuit? A sizzling Purnell sausage patty? Oh, this sausage biscuit sandwich is the ultimate breakfast. Oh, whoa, deja vu. Oh, wait, you get both? Now just $2.99? Deja biscuits. Stop by today to get the DQ sausage biscuit twin pack. Now for just $2.99. DQ, happy tastes good.
Funerals can easily cost $9,000 or more, but government benefits pay only $255. If you're between 40 and 85, get your free Funeral Advantage Guide. Help keep your family financially protected with up to $20,000 cash immediately.
It's so easy. Just answer a few simple health questions.
Funeral Advantage is something we'll all need. There's no risk or obligation.
Call 800-845-1724.
Well, that's the show for this week. Our special thanks go to our Scholastic Ball Report team. Pressman's King of String, William Warfield. Joel Clace, our director of WKYT. Executive producer, Bridget DeVries. WKYT sports staff, Brian Mullum, Lee K. Howard, and Lindsey Gall. Until next week, thanks for watching, and remember, for those you see and you don't see, keep your eye on the Scholastic Ball Report.
The Scholastic Ball Report was sponsored by Mingy Beef Jerky, Clark's Pump and Shop, Whitaker Bank, Roberts Insurance, Crown Trophy, Sutherland Chevrolet, Rafferty's, Double Dogs, and by Prep Spin.